So, I've been roped into a drama against my own will by a content creator that goes by the name GamerX6500. Now before we go ahead and start off this video, please do not send hate his way. I'm just here to say my piece and leave it at that. Now sit down, get your Baja Blast, get your cinnamon hearts, and let's get on with it. So how all of it started off was on the Furret's Journey video I ended up making a while ago. Now, I found the green screen video for a furret walking. I decided it'd be funny if I just went ahead and put a video together of him going on a walk around different locations, different areas, whatever, yada yada. I went ahead, I uploaded it, and later on in the day, I ended up going to check out my analytics because it's an addiction. I went to my analytics page and I noticed an odd comment coming from a content creator that goes by the name GamerX6500. The comment said, "Can you follow me on Twitter? I need to talk to you." And then he added his Twitter, which should have been a red flag right there because that's not how you come into contact with someone. You don't get them to contact you first, but you know, I'm stupid. I decided to go and respond to him. So I DM'd him asking if there was anything wrong, and he responded saying that he was another commentary YouTuber slash streamer, and he was wanting to see if I wanted to be friends with him, and if I possibly wanted to collab in the future. After that, I said sure, and it was nice to meet him. He told me to follow him, and he'd introduce me to other content creators that he knew. I followed him, and that's how it all started. At this point, I started getting an odd feeling about this guy. You ever get that gut feeling? Well, I definitely did. So he ended up asking me a favor. He asked if I can contact Elucid for him and get him to DM him because he's interested in becoming Elucid's friend. This is where I declined his request, saying that me and Elucid aren't on that type of level, which is true. Me and Elucid aren't friends. I happen to follow him on Twitter and he happens to follow me on Twitter. This doesn't mean that me and him are all buddy, and anyone who thinks that way should probably stop. So I declined his request, and that was that. For now, that is. He then links his Discord and asks me to join. I joined, he introduced me to a content creator, we talked, then we both left, me and the content creator. Gamer later asked me to retweet something for him, and it could have ended all like that. We could have went our separate ways, we could have remained in contact, but this is where things started to get weird. Until 3 hours later, he messages me out of the blue saying, "Hey." So I go ahead and respond, "Yo," and he messages me, "Promise you won't lose me as a friend. I've lost like 4 friends. I don't want to lose you as a friend." Once again, another red flag, so my response was, "How and who?" And he lists 4 creators. For the video, I'm only going to be bringing up one content creator that goes by the name Calitates. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. So GamerX shows me screenshots of all 4 people who have him blocked, and he said that they made videos on him before, and how they don't talk to him anymore. He then said that he'd advise me not to contact Calitates and his friends. And then after that, he says, "Trust me." GamerX, I don't know if you're aware of this at this point, but how you're talking right now is extremely manipulative. At this point, there was more than just red flags. It's goddamn bells and whistles and all kinds of different things. After that, he says, "There's a YouTuber that I need you to make a video on. His name has made a video on him and apparently is a pedophile." This is the point where so many red flags started flying around that I just had to do some research on this guy. So I went ahead and watched Calitates' video on GamerX6500. A video that'll be linked in the description, because in the video it's discussed that GamerX has doxed Calitates' full name, accused people of pedophilia without knowing the full context of the word, and other things of that such. So after I finish the video, I go back to the DMs and I discuss my concerns to him. about affiliating myself with him, and I brought up a Discord message of someone telling him to let it go of this one drama and move on, which he said he'll try to do, but then he begins to ask content creators to make the videos for him. Here's a photo of him getting advice that he should leave these dramas alone, and then in the previous DMs you can see him asking me to make videos on these creators that he has problems with. And expressed my thoughts about how I felt like I was being used as a tool. Another thing that I brought up was that he was using me to get into contact with Elucid. A couple minutes later, he responds with him saying that he didn't mean to dox Callie's full name, and then he sent a message saying that I now hate him. So I responded saying that I never once said that I hated him, and all I asked for was the full context of the situation. He then apologized, said he shouldn't have done it, and then said he wasn't using me. Now some of you may be wondering, well, he apologized and stuff, so why is this segment called The Audacity? Well, what he did next pushed me over the edge. What he did made my blood boil. He took screenshots of me talking about my doubts about affiliating myself with him, took them out of context to make me look like the bad guy, and then proceeded to post them on his Twitter page with the caption, "I can't make any friends in the commentary community." The absolute audacity of this man. You shouldn't ever release/leak DMs, ever. The only reason why I'm doing it is because he took my DMs out of context and tried to make me look like the bad guy, and I wanted to show the full context of the situation in defense of this complete unwarranted attack. After this, he sends me a message saying, "I'm trying to get subscribers. I want to be in an Elucid video." Like, bro, really? You've gotta be joking. So I responded saying, "So you literally are using me to get to Elucid? This is basic clout chasing and manipulation. Are you not aware of that?" He then sends me a distasteful string of messages, as if he has no recollection of what the hell he's doing. So here's the final message I sent to GamerX6500. "You seem like the last person anyone would want to be friends with. You haven't even known me for like a whole day and have 1. Demanded that I make a video on, 2. Tried to use me to get to Elucid, 3. Dragged 4 creators through the mud, 4. Posted our private DMs to your page to frame me as the bad guy for wanting more context to a situation I had no context to, and then 5. Started suicide baiting/self-deprecating after you posted that screenshot." Oh yeah, he also did that too. You're absolutely unbelievable, and I will personally make sure that you don't ever get into contact with Elucid. In conclusion, if you ever receive a private message from this man asking if you want to be friends, ignore him, block him, do whatever you have to do to get away from him. And to the people who have probably heard false, slanderous lies about me, I hope this video has shown you what this man is under the fake facade. And this is a personal message to GamerX. You gotta cut this out, man, because what you've been doing right now is unhealthy and out of respect for me truly believing that you can change. I'm not going to be sharing the rest of the messages you sent me that night. That's all I have to say for this one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Tell me that you love me and you know where my heart's at. Look me in my eyes and promise me we gon' be okay. I just wanna feel you, baby. I'm just trying to steal you, baby. Open up your heart and tell me how you really feeling, baby. Dang, baby, just don't play me. I'm looking in the future and I see you with my babies. But now you're really trying and it's making me go crazy. Dang, making me go crazy.